Hey guys, what's going on? Just want to make a quick video to show you these holsters. Once you buy your gun and you get it the way you want it, this one's got the red dot and my light that I want to run on it. You can see that we'll go through this first. It's empty. Mag's empty. It's not cocked. It's ready to go. Okay, so the gun's out, right? Just so you know, it says Glock 17 Gen 5 MOS with blacked out suppressor height sights with the Streamlight TRL1HL. Okay, so once you get your gun and you get it the way you want it, you got to buy a holster, right? And T-Rex Arms has the sidecar holster that a lot of people are running. Apex holsters. I'm sorry, yeah, Apex carry holsters, and there's been a few advancements in that holster, and tier 1 is considered kind of like top of the food chain. It's the most expensive. You got to wait a long time to get it. Gerber's coming right up with them. They have a lot more features than the T-Rex sidecar, but kind of like the T-Rex sidecar is the one that inspired a lot of these holsters. This happens to be the Agis, and I was really excited to get this holster, but after you have to wait for a month to get it, it kind of wears a little bit off of the luster. You see it, you want it, you pay for it, and you have to wait a month. It's hard. So the way they work is it's $129.99 for the holster. It's $20 for them to form this light, all right, and it's $15 shipping or something like, or plus the shipping, end up being $158.48 for this holster. On their website, they say 20 to 25 days is their lead time. I ordered it on June 22nd. I got it on July 20th. That took 29 days. So 1 day shy of a month to get it. And it's a nice holster, It's not perfect by any means. I mean, like the button has got like a bend in it, like when they push it, they got a bend, and, it's just not perfect, you can see some mold marks that are a little off, and it's not perfect. And for the kind of money they're asking you, it's expensive. You can see where you put like popsicle sticks in for spacing, and those two aren't lined up, and I don't know if that's supposed to be that way, but the detail isn't exactly the way you'd expect. Now it does have retention, but it retains off the light itself. So let's see here. There's the holster, and you can hear it. It doesn't really click in like if you don't have a light, because like I said, the retention's on the light. So basically it becomes a situation is how good's the detail for the light on the holster? Because if you take this light off and try to run this holster, the thing slops around in there pretty good. Now with the Agis, you can take off the mag, and it's got a special little connection piece to let it wiggle around and form to your body, which is cool. But at $160, I mean, are there any other options out there that you want to look at for a holster? And are there other companies that are hungry and that want to get your business to you quicker? They take your money and they want to get you paid, get your equipment out to you immediately. And believe it or not, guys, there's some guys that make some really nice stuff. Now, since I already had an appendix rig, I didn't buy their appendix rig, sidecar style appendix rig from this company I'm getting ready to show you. Oh, by the way, this is full guard, and this is coyote, tan, and the zombie green. All right. So let's take the pistol out. So since I already had the appendix sidecar type rig, I wanted to get this holster, right, and a separate mag, right? Now let me tell you about this company right here, SFH, SlimFit holsters, right? This happens to be the Ultra Guard, okay? And they make the rig that's similar to this. It doesn't have the little flexible wing, but I bet you that you might be able to take one of these mags and put a wing behind it and have something very similar, right? And it comes with another different size of this claw. See this claw here? It's kind of like just a bent piece of material. And this one here is a solid piece that stands off. I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm just saying that this comes with a certain fit, and this one comes with two separate heights for it. Okay, now the Ultra Guard, this is $70 holster. Okay, and this mag is $25. Okay, and it comes with all kinds of different things. You can tighten it and change the angle, and it can fit different mags and be used for different purposes. This one's designed specifically for that mag, the Glock 17 mag, and the Glock 17. Okay, which way all holsters are. They have one called a Nexus. That's their sidecar rig. It's all one piece like this, and it's got your gun and everything. Your gun section and your mag section all in one piece. The thing that got me about SlimFit is there's a few things. One thing, it's a taco design, right? It's got one piece of Kydex bent over and one seam. Well, if you look at the seam here on this, it's a back piece and a front piece, and the way they space it, it's tight at the bottom, and it's got a spacer, and then these thicker spacers here to spread it out, right? And then this side is just bolted together, right? So, whatever is whatever. This rig right here is $90, and here's the great thing about SlimFit. I called him. He said, I direct messaged him on Instagram. I said, hey, I need to get a holster. I want to check it out. I'm waiting on my tier 1, and can you do it faster? He goes, I'll tell you what. Tomorrow, I'm going to take care of you. We'll get it mailed out to you. Just order it and get it paid for, and I'll have it to you. I had this holster in 4 days, folks. 4 days. Now, let's look at the detail. Okay. Now, I do think that these clips, these belt clips, are a little nicer on the tier 1. And to be quite honest, that's the only thing that I think is nicer. Not to say that these are not nice, right? These are pretty nice. They got these little angled hooks on them. It's just these seem to be like a little bit more fit and finish. And I don't know if tier 1 orders these in and stamps their thing on them and these guys make their own or what. I'm not sure what the situation is. But if you look at the way the detail is between the lights, it's just not a single tube with a little bump here and then a separate stage. It's got identified, recess, and another one recess, and it's a bump. And on the back of the holster, you see how this one is, like with the popsicle sticks. This one's not the popsicle sticks. You see it forms to the light in the gun, and it does have some kind of spacing here, I guess, to get in and out past the trigger guard. But it uses this piece of three-dimensional gear to get the gun to sit up off your leg, right? So this whole thing's not riding on you. It's just this little bump right here is kind of riding on your leg. It's a really nice quality. Let's take a peek on how that it's the same thing with the retention. It retains on the light, but it seems like, it's retained just as well, if not better, than the tier 1. I'll show you the back of the holster. Cuts out. The mag is there. I guess you could get the mag out if you needed to. It's a full guard. Comes with Allen wrenches, and it comes with an extra deal here with the mag. Here's the mag itself. Mag holster. I mean, even if you just wanted to try their mag holster for $25, it's really reasonable. And like I said, it's got this extra piece inside. I think this is made out of metal. I'm not sure. I haven't taken it apart. But as a set screw, basically allows you to move this block in and out. And then you can set retention here, I believe. I have to learn more about it. But the main thing I'm getting at here, guys, is there are companies out there that aren't going to make you wait a month, and they're not going to charge you extra, like $20 for a light. I didn't pay $20 extra for a light. That was just a drop-down box that I selected, and he made it happen. He put me at the top of the list and sent it out the next day, right? That's the kind of thing that we're looking for. We're looking for companies that will take care of you and get it done in a quick amount of time. I know that maybe one day he'll be buried, right? And I hope he is buried and works so much that you have to wait a month. Really, I hope not. But at this point right now, SlimFit Holsters makes a really nice holster. Here's what the bottom of it looks like. The fit and finish is really nice. And you know what? You could open this up if you had to, put a threaded barrel to come through. The bottom's open on it. But like I said, it's a taco design. And the seam is, besides the little washers right there, it's pretty tight all the way through, right? And I'll show you the bottom of the tier 1. Here's the bottom of the tier 1. What they did on this is they just kind of take a half flap and they bend it forward and it closes the bottom. And I'm not sure if all their holsters are closed on the bottom like that. And then they leave this open all the way through, the whole slide and everything. So that, I guess that's for a threaded, barrel option. Don't get me wrong, tier 1's not a piece of junk. It's a nice holster. But for $160, $158, and you wait 30 days, you might want to consider something you can get in 4 days for less money. So let me give you an idea what I'm talking about. If I would have bought the Nexus, which is similar to this, it doesn't have the wing that moves, right? It's an appendix rig with a sidecar holster, everything. That's $80 shipped. Unless he changes something on his website, it's $80 shipped from SlimFit. Now, if you call over there and talk to him or DM him, tell him that I told you. Tom Shue sent you over here. And you know what? He might bump you to the front of the line. He just might. Depending on how busy he is. But you know what? I'm really happy with this holster. I'm happy with both of them. But after I tasted what an affordable holster from a company that's hungry, that wants to take care of you quickly, what they're offering, I mean, the amount of detail in it, the extra little features that it has, this is $70, guys. If you already have a mag holster, you got a $70 appendix rig. If you need a sidecar rig, they make one. It's called the Nexus. Just check it out and see if you like it. If not, right, I'm almost betting there's a way to drill this and put a couple of these little ferrules on it and get a piece of, this plastic ribbing here and attach this separate mag holder, which this is all this is. This is a separate mag holder that pops off, and you have a mag holder and a harness, and a holster, right? Sorry about I'm stumbling here, guys. I haven't done a video at all in a long time, and I'm not really trying to do a review video, professional quality deal. I want to get some information out there for you folks. Tier 1's a great company. They take care of you. They back their products, yada, yada. It just takes forever. And they're the most expensive of all the offerings. Gerber makes nice, cool stuff too, but I've been on the waiting list for Gerber for 2 months. Just about. Month and a half. And then I'm going to have to wait longer after, I can finally place the order. Because I'm going to order one of their holsters because, you know what? I think it's really cool to be able to do the clear Kydex. I mean, that is neat looking stuff. I love the way Gerber looks, right? And I plan on doing a photo shoot with this SlimFit holsters. And I bought a second mag too. I wanted 2 mags. So, I did pay comparable to what the tier 1 costs, right? But the reason why I paid that, but I actually paid less. It was $50 for this and $70 for this, right? So you got it versus $160 for this. You make your choice. At least do yourself a favor and go check out SlimFit holsters before you make your decision. And if you want to wait to get a holster for your new pistol, and the only reason I had to get a brand new holster was because I went with the red dot and the light, and I didn't want to cut up my other holster. Just wanted the right thing. So I wanted to try the sidecar style. So I went with the best that everyone says is out there right now. And then I went with an unknown that you don't know much about, which is SlimFit. And I'm really ecstatic about the quality that you get for the money. $70, guys. The Ultra Guard, $25. I'm pretty happy. And you know what? Like I said, I might put a piece in there to see if I can link these together. Just make a triangle piece and cant it. You know what I mean? If that will work. I don't know. We'll try it. But see, maybe it won't work because we'd have to do it up here so the belt loops go across. Bottom line is, I think this setup here is more flexible with 2 mags because you can use this for other things besides just your appendix rig. I could use these for another kind of rig and for going to the range and shooting matches, I could have a couple extra mag holsters. Not to say you can't take this off and use this as a mag holster, right? But with the single little deal here, kind of flopping around, and then you've only got a single hook on your rig itself. So I think there should have been another provision here for another hook in case you did split these up, because I think that's what these buttons are for, so you can split that holster. But, you know, carrying this with one pin, you know, one belt loop, is going to be kind of weird. And you know what, that little claw, the extra claw that comes with this, isn't in the picture, and neither are the Allen wrenches that you get when you order these mags. Guys, check out SlimFit. You know, I'm not paid by them or anything like that, but when I find some cool stuff and I can offer it to you so you guys can get what you're looking for, I want to help you. Now, also, I'm a Yannick owner, and this guy makes holsters for the Canics. I have a SFX, and I think I'm going to order another Ultra Guard for my SFX. This one will be with no light, so it'll have like a lot more retention because it will lock on the trigger guard instead of the light. All right. All right, guys, take care. Good luck, and be safe. See ya.